1 Samuel 14. Let's learn something from biblical history. One of the things you want to need to learn, is the danger of jealousy. And we're reading here about Saul and how his son Jonathan wins a great victory, and Saul's jealous of that, and he makes a command that anyone who eats any food must die. Well, Jonathan didn't hear that command, he was busy fighting. And, well, he did eat the food, and Saul says, "Now all you people come here. As Yahweh lives who saves Israel, even if the guilt is in Jonathan my son, he must die." It was as if he set the whole thing up. This thing about anyone who eats anything in the last couple of days must die. He almost sets it up to make Jonathan die. That's how the record reads. A man was that jealous of his own son that he set his own son up for him to murder him. Yes. And of course, Saul was totally broken spiritually and as a person psychologically by his jealousy of David. He comes out with thousands of men to chase David like a flea, like a dead dog, to try to get him. He's totally consumed. A jealousy, Song of Solomon says, is bitter as the grave. It is death itself. How can you avoid jealousy? Because it is, I'm afraid, endemic within humanity. Big ways, small ways. You see it in children, and they don't change. You see it in adults. I think the key is to be secure in yourself, in your relationship with God. To be absolutely persuaded of your own sinfulness, and also of God's total, absolute forgiveness of you, and the certainty that you have by grace of being in God's kingdom. As Jacob said to Esau, God has been gracious to me, and so I have all things. Take away my blessing, take back the blessing of the material blessings that I had. I don't want that. I've got everything because I have met God. And I can see him almost, as it were, face to face. And he's had mercy on me. And I've experienced his grace. Nothing else matters. And therefore, on that basis, you will not be jealous.